Brad, you guys, played them tough all series long, but it seems like, again, in crunch time throughout all these series, they had the edge there. What did you attribute that to? You just tip the cap there, or what did you see?
Well, I thought today, after we had the lead, Adebayo, and credit all of them, but Adebayo deciding he's just going to drive the ball, put us in a real bind with the shooters around him. And their physicality is something that I'm not sure that, we probably talked about enough, but just they're strong, they're physical, they're tough, and him in particular dominated that fourth quarter. Even the plays where he didn't score, his presence was so impactful, and it put us in a real bind with, with the ability to guard him. The best thing we did, the best stretch of defense we had all night, maybe the only good stretch of defense, was when we were switching with Grant. But that got taken and exposed a little bit as well there towards the end of it. So Miami deserves a lot of credit. They're super physical, super tough, very, very savvy. And, I think they're the best team in the East and deserve to be representing the East the way that they've played.
Tim Bontemps.
Brad, I know obviously the series is just over, but as you think back on it, what is your biggest regret in terms of what you guys could have done differently, in your opinion, to have this end in a different way?
Yeah, I think, Tim, I would just say my regrets would be the outcomes, right? But my regret's not what we put in. My regret's not how we prepared or worked, or how hard our guys worked, or how committed they were to playing and staying together. I think you look back at those first couple of games and it put us in a tough spot. But, I just think that ultimately, we had our chances and we didn't take advantage of it enough. But the other teams out there too, and they deserve credit for taking advantage in every circumstance. And again, I thought their physical toughness, their physicality in general, their strength, and those, savvy veterans, they made great plays.
Question in person, Gary Washburn.
Hey, Brett, I know you tell your guys go out there and be tough, but how do you become tougher? How do you?
Well, I thought we did a lot of tough things too, Gary. I thought we were really, I thought our guys tried to play physical. I thought our guys tried to that, but I think that ultimately it's more of a credit to them. It's nothing against our guys at all. They gave it everything they had. And, again, I think Miami's been great. And we just, for whatever reason, and it was really a myriad of reasons. If you look at the 4 or 5 close games, we just couldn't solve them late.
Question in person, Jeff Zilgett.
I guess, Brad, we're sort of getting to what you said, solving them late. I think if all 6 games you add up the points, it's a 1-point difference. You guys probably shot better than them. I don't have final stats right in front of me. When it comes down to, that what you're talking about finishing,
Yeah, I just talked about all that.
Yeah.
I hit on all of it. I think they're really physical, really tough, really savvy. And they made great plays, and credit Miami for that.
And that's the difference, Brad.
I think they're terrific, and I think we didn't play as well in those spots. But, I realized that, I think that they just deserve a lot of credit. It's super, super team, super coach. They're really good. They're going to be a handful.
Adam Himmelsbach.
Brad, obviously this is just such an unusual experience for the past few months. What are some ways, I don't know, that you think maybe this can help your team in the long term, from having gone through the experience of just being here as a group for so long, and then obviously the conference finals experience and playing the Raptors in these tough competitive environments? What can be the benefits, do you think, from this?
I just think the experience of playing, the experience of adding things to the group, we're going to lean on a couple of those guys for a long, long time that were making big plays. So, a lot of those guys. So I think that ultimately that's the benefit.